All right, Shalom. First, I want to start by giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God. Yahushai being the name of His beloved Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. That's their true names in the Lashon Kodash, the ancient Hebrew. The only names you call upon for salvation if you're an Israelite. The Israelites being so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans today, as well as the Israelite foreigners that have taken on the appearance of the heathen. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and blessings and salutations to the Lord's elect. I'm back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shema Shai, another spiritual lunch. All right, and the title I'm going to give this one is War is Definitely in the Air. Okay, war is definitely in the air. All right, and the Lord has the spirit of war on the earth heavy right now. All right, and it's on the earth for a reason, because war has its place in prophecy. Okay, in Bible prophecy. All right, scriptures speak of World War I, World War II. All right, and we're fastly approaching World War III. Okay. Matter of fact, let me start with this. Revelation 11 and 14, it says the second woe was past. What is the second woe? The second woe is dealing with World War II, okay, which happened in the 40s. So the second woe was past, and behold, the third woe, World War III, cometh quickly, okay, and that's why we're seeing all this commotion over there in the land of Israel. You know, the Israel-Hamas conflict. Okay, this is all culminating to the end of the world. It's all culminating to World War III, nuclear fire, nuclear missiles being blasted off. Okay, but before all that happens, okay, we understand that the mark of the beast has to be pushed globally. Okay, it has to be mandated globally. So, like Yahweh Shai said, it's going to be wars and rumors of wars. You know, things get hyped, then they die down. Things get hyped, then they die down. Okay, but we understand where it's going. So it's still a sign. All right, it still has a significant role in prophecy. Okay, so I wanted to start with this right here. All right, because war is definitely in the air. And when you look at the phrase in the air, it means noticeable all around. Okay, so war is noticeable all around, becoming prevalent. All right, and that spirit of war is heavy upon the earth, and it has been heavy upon the earth the last 20 years, man. You know, ever since they brought down them towers, when they went into the Middle East, I believe 20 years ago, and especially these last 10 years, all right, war has been prevalent on the earth. All right, it's noticeable all around, to the point you can't ignore it no more. Okay. And the scriptures tell us in Ecclesiastes 3 that there's a time and place for everything under the sun. And right now we're in a time of war. And it's going to take war for us to get peace. Okay? So let's go to 2 Ezra 16. And I'll start at... let's just get straight to the point. Verse 18. It says, the beginning of sorrows. All right, this is the time that we're in right now. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine and great death. The beginning of wars. Okay, the beginning of wars. That's what we're seeing. The powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, right? Evils break down the bad times. Okay, and the scripture says, has there been evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? So it's the Lord that's bringing these evils upon this world. What's that? Isaiah, the 13th chapter, I believe the verse 11. I will punish the world for its iniquity and its evil. You know, it says the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? So we're seeing the beginning of wars. Okay, this is what Yahweh Shai spoke of. Is one of the major signs of his coming. Matthew 24 and 6, it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Okay, and that's what we've been hearing. If you've been paying attention, if you've been watching, okay, it's been tension between Israel and Iran. All right, because everything that's happening over there, they're trying to pin it on Iran. Okay, you look at these different Esau's mainstream media. You know, they want you to sympathize for Israel. Okay, and they're blaming everything on Iran. All right, which we understand they're trying to wave their magic wand. You know, because their ultimate thing is going into Iran, which plays a big role in prophecy, Ezekiel the 30th chapter. Okay, well, you're gonna have these different nations, you know, Russia, Iran in the mix, Turkey in the mix, and different other nations, China in the mix, Israel in the mix, America in the mix. All right, they're gonna eventually get it popping. Okay, but before that pops, the MOTB has to pop. Okay? So going back, it says Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, right? We're not troubled when we hear these things. Like the rest of the world. The rest of the world don't know what the hell to think. You know? Like I heard Joe Rogan talking about how it frightens him at night. You know, when he lets his mind wander onto the possibilities in these last days. You know, if he said it freaks him out. But best believe war is gonna be at America's doorstep in the near future, man. Okay, what we seen over there in the Middle East and what we have been seeing, it's gonna be far worse here, man. All right, and they already got the troops here. They already mobilized military vehicles. They already are in position. Okay, it's just a matter of time before the Lord has it to where these devils cause some type of crisis or some type of false flag, and shit jumps off. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. Right? We're not troubled. You know, we get excited. Okay? Well, we understand the prophecies. You know, we understand that World War III ain't going to happen tomorrow. The nukes ain't going to fly tomorrow. Nah, man. We got to wait for a few more things to happen, you know, to get to that point. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, right? We're seeing that. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes, right? And in all of this, there was an earthquake in diverse places, right? And all these signs are showing themselves, okay? But yeah, I'm pretty sure our people, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics and Native Americans, you ain't paying no mind to it. You focused on making money. You focused on your woman. You focused on your family. You focused on your career. You're not focused on Yahweh Shai coming back. You're not focused on biblical prophecies. Okay? It says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. So that's where we're at. All right? We're at the beginning of sorrows, man. Let's get this in the NLT. It says, but all this is only the first of the birth pains, with more to come. Okay? So it's a lot more to come. All right, but we're going to continue to watch and see what the Lord has in store concerning all of this. You know, we know ultimately, you know, Israel, Iran, Russia, China, America, they're going to get it popping. Okay, that's one thing we do know. All right, that war spirit that's on the earth is not going nowhere until the Lord eliminates these different nations, man. Okay, so let's go to Joel 3, because there's a reason why everything's hot over there in the Middle East. All right, this is where the Lord is drawing all these nations to where he could judge them. Joel 3:1. Salakia. Joel 3:9. Proclaim, Salakia. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, right? The other nations. Prepare war, right? And we have to remember that our power, Yahweh Shema Shai, is a man of war. Okay, so the Lord is causing these nations to prepare war. The Lord is putting the spirit on them to, speak against these Edomites, these different Edomite nations. It says, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, right? The Lord is putting the spirit on Russia to back up these other nations. The Lord is causing these other nations to get in league with one another, like the BRICS, for example. All right, that's all the Lord's doing. It says, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Okay, and that's happening. All right, these other smaller nations, all right, their weapons and all of that are being supplied by these stronger nations. Okay, and they're becoming strong. It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat breaks down to Yahweh Shaphat, which means the Most High's judgment. Okay, and that's going to go down over there in the Middle East. Okay, that's why we've been seeing for a while now all type of activity and tensions and trainings and, different things happening over there in the Middle East, because this is where it's going to go down. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Right, Yahweh Shaphat. The Lord's going to judge you over there. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for the wickedness is great. For their wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision. Right, the Lord's gathering all these different militaries over there. Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. Okay, so that's what we're waiting upon. All right, we're waiting on the Lord to escalate these tensions. All right, and eventually things gonna be rolling over here in America, man. And that's when that time of Jacob's trouble comes. When the hour of temptation comes, and that's really when it's gonna pop. So we got to continue watching. War is definitely in the air. Okay, and it's going to stay in the air until the Lord is in the air. So Lord's was edifying, giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Shai, by Hashem Kakodash. Until next time, Shalom.